And this is the leadership call. I'm excited to have this call here. I know that in any business, you want to always keep your leaders together so that we can strategize and take things to the next level. And again, so guys, I want it to be
Here,
interactive.
come
So
here.
if there's noise in your background, please mute yourselves out. I'd appreciate that.
Troy, mute out.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No problem. And so what I want to talk about is, we talked about doing massive action again come September, because that takes us September, October, November, right into our month of our biggest month in the whole year, our Black Friday month. And then we can close out the year because that momentum will still be moving. It really will. And so I don't know how Troy is still lit up on my screen. And
I'm sorry. I'm driving. I got to find it.
No, but you were muted. I don't know what happened. But anyway, so we want to talk about that a little bit. And this is going to be a short call. I asked Beverly, I know she's got her team reading a book. And being that we are getting ready to embark on massive action, and hey, it's totally up to you. It's totally up to the team. But I know without massive action happening in your business, your sales and your recruiting, building momentum in your business and helping your team, it just is not going to happen with people doing it slowly. This is a business and you need to have a plan to get people from one level to the next. Is everybody going to adopt a plan? No. But it's up to you as leaders to put the plan in place, because it will surprise you how somebody will take your business to a whole nother level. And while doing that, will inspire the existing people in your business to take action. Okay. And so, Bev, would you just talk about the book that you're dealing with your friends, and share with everybody? It might be a good book that we all want to read right now, since we are going to have some hefty goals getting this massive action in place and getting started.
Good morning, Phyllis and everybody. It is a book that everybody's going to want to read. And the name of the book is The Power of Goals. And on the cover it says, The Secret to Getting Everything You Want. The author is Daniel J. Martin. Now, what happened, how we got into the book, Terry and I, our background is Amway. And of course, Amway, you read many, many, many books. And so I was able to choose the first book. And so I chose this one because it is copyright for this year, 2021. And it starts out with, a goal without a plan is just a wish. Now, we have done 2 chapters so far, and we're going to do chapter 3. And I found more and more people joining our call because they were interested in the book. They heard the Sales Academy a million times. So this book talks about setting right goals, knowing that once you set a goal, then things are going to come up that are going to challenge you and your goal, and that you can move forward without a plan. And so he talks a lot about a plan and how you plan step by step by step. And this is the same way like going diamond. It isn't just getting into the business and then the next minute, boy, you're a diamond, okay? You go step, you go to pearl, you go to jade, you walk that ladder till you get to where you want to be. And he talks about why we need goals. And you can have the right goal, but it could be the wrong reason. And he talks about lack of confidence, which a lot of people we found really did have a lack of confidence, or they look at us who are doing what they think they want to do, And then they say, well, you have what it takes to do this. I've heard that a million times, but you only have what it takes to do this. It's because you worked on doing it. He talks about on not trying to become something because you're competing against other people, because you are mainly competing against yourself. So tomorrow should be a better day than today. And that you should start off with a dream, and the dream should be realistic, something that you think that you can do. And if you can't do it, then break it down. Like you have a big piece of meat and you get ready to eat that meat, well, you may have to just cut off a little piece and digest that first before you go on to the rest of the meat. So I found this book excellent, and I've been reading it over and over again, because the first thing you do is, they said, like in Amway, and that was a million years ago, but it is decide what you want. And that is the most important thing, to begin to, at the beginning, what is it that you really, truly, truly want? And then you work from there till you finally achieve what you want. And then you give yourself a big bonus, you reward yourself. And after that, you maybe you rest a while, but then something about being an achiever, once you reach a goal, then you start focusing on the next goal. And I know in my case, when I look at Double Diamond, I mean, for a long time, Double Diamond looked like, oh my God, how in the world am I going to do that, you know? Until finally, this book really helped me to realize that bit by bit, Double Diamond is mine to achieve. And I'm starting out now, going to where I want to be. And that's what, Diamond 5-star. So I'm not even going to look at that number. But actually, you just work and you get a roadmap. And so that's this week. And what we have done, we have given assignments. So this week, everybody who's on our group, they have to write down exactly what it is they want, write down the steps they're going to take to get there. And they have to do he had the summary at the end of each chapter. They have to answer all the questions for that. And they have to be prepared to tell everybody, answer the questions. And it says, start out with a clear written goal. List everything that needs to be done, who should do it and how it should be done and when. Define your main or long-term goal and then break it into smaller, midterm or short-term goals.
Wow, wow, wow.
That's it.
Thank you so much, Beverly. We appreciate your wisdom. I appreciate your knowledge of the years that you've been in the business. You and Terry started off with Amway. I don't know who else did, but I know they are one of the best teachers in the industry about how to do your business and then branch out and help others do them. So I always cherish your knowledge. I always love your trainings. And yeah, I'm going to definitely order that book today. See if there's an online version of it. If not, I'll get it from Amazon. But by next week, I will have that book when we come back to this. And so again, starting massive action. Last week,
Can you repeat the name of the book?
The Power of Goals by
Thank you.
Daniel J. Martin.
Thank you.
And it is in Amazon. I have one more thing to say though. Money can be one motivator. But last night I was on Sylvia Cummington's call with her team. And that in itself was motivation. To see how she reacted and interacted with her team, to see how they were telling what they did that was successful, the problems that they were having, it was really a great lesson in how this business continues from one person to another.
Absolutely. And the growth that you see in individuals. I mean, we love Sylvia. We don't get me wrong, but can you see that leadership stepping out, Bev, that we haven't seen in all these years because she is leading a team. She is a Ruby in this company. And that's exciting to see people's personal growth from when they started to where they are now and where they are going. I love it. There's no more fulfilling thing than seeing people come out of themselves and be more of what they know they can be. And hey, and we only just begun, so I'm loving this. But we are doing, there's nothing that I'm not gonna ask you to do that I don't do. So I worked this week, yesterday was my full day back at work after the Ruby retreat. And I took and I made 40 blocks on a piece of paper, and I did 15-minute increments. So those 40 blocks mean 15-minute increments. And at the end of that, if all of those blocks were filled, that means I put in 10 hours yesterday. Well, I didn't get to 10 hours. I did get to 5.5. But in that 5.5 hours, guys, I did nothing. I didn't answer my phone. Now, if you were on my team and needed a three-way, and I didn't give these directions, but I am, we're not talking to each other just about, the call or the train. We're doing income producing activities during those blocked out times. And so if there's a three-way, what is that? That's an income producing activity. So someone called me and they did a three-way. I think they had already sealed the deal, but I'm sure after that call, it was a done deal. So that's something that you do when you're blocking off time. But your team, you should let them know, and they should teach their team. Everything we teach to show our team, then they teach to show their team. That's called duplication. Well, once that happens, you'll know that, hey, during these hours of the day, I am doing income producing activities. If it's a three-way you need, just text me and let me know it's a three-way, because I'm on that, because again, that's income producing activity. But the people that I was able to reach and the people that took a look at the three videos, that I would not have had time because I was focused. I had nobody interrupted me, nothing. I was dedicated to dealing with those squares of time. And because I did, I got about 10 new exposures to Wakana. Now I did that in that little time using it. And it's something about checking off those boxes like, wow, I accomplished something. So again, those boxes work that we talked about the first week that we started. Taking a peek. Now, as in massive action, my goal is to do that 5 days a week. That means I'm still giving 10 hours, 5 days a week to income producing activity. That does not include the Zooms that I have to do. It does not include the trainings that we do for our team, but I'm getting ready to take on massive action, because I can't tell you or ask you to do something I'm not willing to do myself. I want to share and show that this can be done. Hey, is it a sacrifice? Yes. Yes, did we just come off? But if you go back and look at MLM, social selling history, you'll see that when people took off and did a spurt of massive action, at least once or 3-4 times in their career, it jumpstarted. There's one gentleman that was doing about $3,000 a month, and when he finished with his massive action 90-day plan, he was up to $90,000 a month. Now, and these are not made up stories. Go out there and see them. You can see them. So again, it is possible. And the thing about it, guys, is we have 168 hours in a week. If we give our job, say 56 hours, because you're talking about the job that you work, that you have to be there, not that you're productive those 48 hours, because statistically they say most people aren't, but you give them 40 hours. And with the commute back and forth, let's just take that up to 56 hours. And then you want to sleep. If you're dealing with sleep and you're getting the proper amount of sleep that they recommend, you're talking about another 56 hours. So there's 56 hours that you have left. What is it that you want to do that with that 56 hours? See, time is something, it's the most valuable currency of the earth. But one thing we can do, we can misuse it and we can never get it back. So when you look at 56 hours, and I'm saying, hey, do 10 a day, or 10 a week for your business, or how you want to break it down. My goal is what I need to do, because Beverly's saying she's second level. Mooney's saying he gonna be second level. Hey, I'm already second level. Me and Dr. Rita, what is the next
Third,
step for us to go? Third level.
third level.
That ain't no joke. And none of it is a joke. If you are a Ruby going to Emerald, that's not a joke, but you got to start somewhere. And so that 40 blocked out 15-minute times really helped me. It might help you. It might be a tool you can use. And then last time we talked, I had a call of action. I asked you guys to go to work. It was 20 people on the call. That would have accounted for 213 people for every person. And if you are a Ruby or above, you have more than 10 people in your organization. And I was asking, let's make that Gummy Challenge Facebook page at least 5,000 people. It didn't happen. But you know what? I don't stop asking. Let's go make that happen. And I get it. Everybody that we put on and invite don't accept, but continue to put on and invite. Continue to tell people when you meet them that you're going to send them an invitation to both the Gummy and the Wakana for Life page, just so that they can see and stay in tune to what's going on. You'd be surprised. And speaking of the Gummy Challenge, guys, you are missing the boat if you are not participating in that, because everybody doesn't know they have an endocannabinoid system, but everybody wants a flat belly. So if you introduce them to Wakana via the Flat Belly Challenge, guess what? It is so easy to start introducing them to other things, because at this point, they've gained some confidence. At this point, they're getting some results. And guess what? You have a whole marketplace of things that you can market to them. But that if you're not leading right now, if you're not going after and utilizing that Flat Belly Gummy Challenge, I'm telling you, I thought cannabis was easy, but I just put it out there and people respond from all over. Everybody doesn't come on board, but again, new exposure, more people to talk to. So you definitely need to be doing that and use that, that thing on when you're talking about the Flat Belly Challenge, you want to invite them to the Facebook page. So guys, let's get up to 5,000. Let's challenge ourselves to do it. I believe we're not even at 1,000. So let's do it, because you're the leadership of Wakana. You can make it happen. But you should also use the share with a friend. When I send everybody, I don't send them, if I'm talking to them about Flat Belly Challenge, I just go to that Flat Belly Challenge on my page under summer specials, and I share with a friend so that if they want to, they can click it, they can purchase it right then and there, and then I expose them to everything else. But you don't want to confuse them and get them off balance. You want them to, you're talking to them about the Flat Belly Challenge while you're sending them information. Send your link. When you go to your site, on that site, it says share with a friend. Click that. They're going to get an email talking more about the Flat Belly Challenge. And if they decide to buy it, then click right there. They can click it and buy it straight from your site. So use the tools that you have. And so I just want to say that we talked and you heard how important the Ruby Retreat is. The Ruby Retreat was so important because we wanted to definitely show lifestyle. See, everybody can work a job, work 8 hours, they get a vacation. But when you work this business diligently, then you are truly rewarded. We want you to feel special. We want to pamper you. We want to honor you. That does not happen in corporate America. And when we did Wild Wakana this week, Coming off the training, we were full of energy. Minister Mooney said it out. I interacted. But then when that what kind of presentation came on, of course, Latrice always has the energy, but Kathy Weathersby dropped the mic. I'm telling you, because she didn't talk about all the products. People want to make sure. That's why we always need testimonies. Testimonies of real people getting real results. But she wanted to say, Wauwakana, this is Wauwakana. And she showcased the Ruby Retreat. And everybody can say they've been standing on grapes, squishing them, and then having two fabulous men massage their feet. They can't say they had unlimited massages day in and day out. They can't say they were on the rooftop toasting to each other, creating memories. They can't say they looked at that fabulous landscape of that estate. They can't say that they got with each other. And I know what happened on that party bus will stay on that party bus. So don't worry, Gigi, I won't out you. But they can't say all of the things that happened and that they enjoyed. But those pictures were worth 1,000 words. And so when a person saw that, they was like, wow, I want to be a part of Wakana. So if you did not see that presentation, you should get the recording, because it is, again, our business is about lifestyle. It's not just about being, hey, calling people, and it is exhilarating. It is good to see your team go from one rank to the next rank and be there to cheer them on and doing three-ways and supporting them. They said they want to change their family's legacy. Hey, let me help you do that. All of that is so rewarding. But the rewards, when you see them being pampered, treated good, and being honored, because that don't happen on a job, then you understand why they would say, hey, I don't have time for these Sunday scaries anymore. I'm going to take the next 3 to 5 years so my family can enjoy a lifestyle that we ain't never dreamed of. So Kathy, I commend you on that presentation you did the other night. It got me excited. I hope most of the people that they saw wanted this lifestyle, because that's what I wanted. When I came into this industry, I wanted the lifestyle that I had maybe 4 times a year. I wanted it every day, because when you own a business, you got a job 24/7. And when you own this industry, you have things that you do that you love, and you can have that lifestyle whenever you want to have it. Yeah, it comes with hard work. Now, the other thing that I'd like us to start working on is our story. Also, you should look at that. You should also look at that same presentation, because Kathy has her story down pat. And you say, what is your story? Well, your story is about you. You talk about what it was like. You talk about what a light bulb went off and you knew you should have been in this industry. And then you talk about the fulfillment this industry brings you. And what that does, guys, is that lets the person in the audience relate. Oh, you used to have a business and you was working 24/7? Yeah, I can relate to that. And then you found social selling, and you could see a way you could work around the world with a laptop and a computer. Man, I wish I could do that. And then you say, and now I am the midwife of our company, because I absolutely love helping people birth all the possibilities that they're pregnant with. So that's a before, a light bulb moment, and then what's happening now. And when you tell your story, you can better believe that somebody in the audience can relate to it. And all the negativity that they came to the event with, whether it's a virtual party, whether it's a home party, whether it's a hotel event, they start to drop, because you have set the precedence that, hey, I can relate to her because she's telling my story. It's going to relate to somebody in that audience. So we should start working on developing our stories, so when we come and share this opportunity, that people are listening, They're not sitting there with arms folded because you have dropped the barriers, okay? And so I'm gonna open it up. Let me see if I had anything else. I get so excited. What can I say? But what I can say is that this massive action will be starting in September. We did a massive action before. I think we need to take it a step further because I didn't want to, you know, there are a lot of new people to this industry and they really don't know what it takes. But now you've had a taste of it. You see what can happen. But our numbers, guys, you see Beverly said second level director. Mooney says second level director. Everybody has their own goal, but it's gonna take a little time. Y'all look beautiful this early in the morning. I can't even show my camera. I won't. Look at Gigi and Beverly. But let me know if there are any questions. Let's have some questions before we get off this morning. Look at Dr. Rise. You on that plane yet? No, oh, okay. So she doesn't have much time to talk. So anybody, do you have any questions? Do you want to say anything before we end? How many are participating in the massive action? And look at Fatima, is she jumping on the, okay. She is on the trampoline. Anybody got anything to say? This is a meeting, not a webinar. So you all are open. If you want to say something, you can unmic yourself. 3-star diamond. That's what Mooney says. Hey, he gonna push my game a little further. 3-star diamond is what Mooney is claiming. Is there anybody else that has questions? Anything you want to say? This is the Leadership Council.
Okay. Phyllis, this is Gigi. I was having some internet problems, trying to stay online, and I missed the date that you're going to start the massive action. I know you said September, but is there a date on the September?
1st.
September 1st?
Yeah.
And that's going in the 90 days. I guess I look at the calendar. That should take us to December, right?
Right. And guys, you really are going to get a bonus in that, what am I trying? Did we say October or September?
September, what? September for what?
Let me give you, because that'll take us to the end. But if we start in October, we'll take it to the end of the year and we can use September to start prepping.
Okay.
I thought we said September to take us into November so that we're set up already.
And at the end of the year. So yeah, guys, it's a short notice, but we always knew it was coming. We did say September. So September, October, and November. And remember, in November, you got a bonus. I mean, we know what we're going to kill it in November.
Yeah.
So September 1st is the beginning. Anybody else?
The other question that I had is just to be clear about the run for Jamaica,
Yes.
the end of that contest. What is the end date for that contest?
December.
December,
Awesome. Not October.
That's why everybody can make that trip.
right.
Everybody.
My next question is, so it ends December, the end of December, I guess.
Yes.
And then the qualification is, if I'm Ruby,
is if you are just starting up to Sapphire, then if you hit Ruby, you get one fully paid trip. If you hit if you hit Ruby again, you'll get 2 paid trips. Now, anybody that hits Emerald, Diamond, or above, you're going to automatically get 2
Get
full
2 people.
that'll be me. Thank you.
Hey,
girl.
hey.
Think about this.
Me too. Me too. It's GG Diamond all the way.
All right. And if you do Emerald, if you hit Ruby, you just might as well go on and hit Emerald and you'll have 2 trips. Be through. You can do either or. But again,
So
if you're
already at Ruby,
let me retract that. If you hit from 0, if you just got started today, and up into sapphire. If you hit ruby, you will have 1 fully paid trip. If you hit ruby again, you'll have 2 fully paid trips. Anybody that is an emerald or a diamond and goes to the next rank, you will have 2 fully paid trips.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody?
I'm sorry, I'm missing it. So if you are a ruby, you hit emerald and diamond, right? And you got your 2.
Now, did you hit, now, the only thing to that, oh yes, you're right, Dr. Fatima, because you were already a ruby. So yes, you have to hit emerald or diamond. Anybody else? Okay, there's nothing else. Let me see what's in the chat. Erica, we hear your trampoline.
Is this being recorded?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Minister Diamond Mooney says he's going to be 3-star. Fatima is going to be diamond. Sylvia's diamond 1. Y'all can put y'all's calculations, I mean, your goals and the things so we can share them. When it's out there, it makes it easier. Diamond, Dr. Betty, I love it. It makes it easier because we can hold each other accountable and we can support each other. Yep. Gigi Diamond. Ooh, you know what? Melissa had a prediction for what, and you go, girl. Diamond, Teresa, Emerald. She had a prediction for what November is going to be. And with these numbers, I can see it happening. So, Dr. Smith, hey there. Yes. Good morning, Dr. Smith. Dr. Roz is diamond. We're going to do what we said we were going to do. That's awesome, guys. I'm excited. So with that being said, we'll be back here. Okay, emerald by October for Kathy and diamond by the end of the year. That sounds like
Phyllis, can I ask you a question?
yes, Laugh.
Yes. This this ID number, is this going to be the same every week? The 811-140-0889?
Yes, it is, and I'm so glad you asked that question. So, guys, I like to, send you out a text every week, but this is, you all are the leadership, and this is the number from now on. And the call is as soon as the morning call is over. So if it runs longer, as soon as it's over. But I'm trying to keep it to 15 minutes so that I can, you guys don't have to be here a long time because I know people are working.
Got it.
Okay. And
password is Prosper. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Got it.
And then if you
don't have to keep asking.
Yeah,
or look for it.
If you have to call in, the call-in number is there also. Mooney, did you want to say something before we end the call? Mooney?
Just speaking into existence. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Just speaking into existence, 500,000, $500,000 by November's end, by the end of November. That's what I'm going for.
That's what he's going for. So he gonna be working his butt off in this massive action. Oh, and let me know, please, how many people are participating in massive action? And if you have to think about it, just go to the massive action page that we already had set up. If you don't know that already, it's the same one we had before. Get your teams involved because that's all a part of creating and starting a fire down in your organization. It will burn up. You help them get where they need to go, you're gonna definitely get where you need to go. Oh, Dr. That wasn't Dr. Betty, that was Dr. Kim Smith. Okay, guys, so if there is nothing else, I am going to, I got a bunch of chat people. Let me check the chat. Let's go, mister. Okay. Your wife said, let's go. Kathy is on massive action. I hear you, girl. Sylvia's on massive action. We'll talk to Dr. Pat. You can get the recording, but Kathy, talk to Dr. Pat because Dr. Smith, Dr. Kim about the massive action so that she can know what that is about. She got on a little late, okay?
I got it.
Okay. And so with that being said, everybody, I'm about to go have my keto waffles. And I'm excited. Ann is in the massive action. Oh, girl, I know you would be. You have to be. You live in the
No
massive
choice.
action household. Okay. All right, guys. It's been a great call this morning. We're off now. Go have a phenomenal weekend, a Wakanda kind of weekend. And so glad all of you guys joined us. Dr. Roz, we're praying for traveling mercies in Jesus' name. Cover her, keep her safe, and let all the angels bring her right on here to Chicago. Bye now.
Thank you, Beverly.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.